Hey there, paper geeks and glitter nerds, it's Neenah, the crazy geek crafter. It is time for this month's Christmas project, and this one is made with the Tiny Santa from the stamp set from Fawn. It is called Tiny Christmas. I also took out all my Christmas papers so that I could figure out what to use when I've colored them in. I wanted the Santa to be like a badge on the card, so I am picking out a few dies. The pierced one has to fit with the scalloped one, and I was hoping I could go a bit smaller, but that would have been maybe too small. I think I would have got stitching on Santa if I had gone down one more size. I'll be stamping Santa on Neenah paper, and then I'll be coloring it in with my Shin markers. I won't be doing the traditional red Santa. I will be doing a green and a bluish green, or greenish blue, whatever you prefer to call it, just for some variety in my Christmas cards. Now that my Santas and card bases are ready, I'm going to look through my sentiments, see if there's anything I would like for this card. But I don't actually have any luck with that. I don't have anything that says Santa's coming or something like that, something that would relate to the focal image of the card. So I'm just gonna work on trying to find some pattern papers instead. I've gotten to the point where I think I have my composition ready, and I want to make the scalp around the Santa in silver. And at this point I thought I was going to use this creamy color for the green Santa, but I'm actually going to exchange that for gold glitter cardstock. And since I don't want to waste too much, I take out this die from my Fawn Scalloped pop-up box to make little stars out of the center of the scallop circle, giving me some embellishments for the card. I have quite the mixture of cardstock for this project. Flying Tiger, Echo Park, Fawn, and P13. And then I have the glitter cardstocks. So I am getting around the brands in this one. I'm gluing on the back piece with some Collal all-purpose glue. It's a solvent glue, and therefore it doesn't moisturize the paper, and therefore it doesn't bow. I have had a few problems with the moisture lately, and having some card fronts that are curling one or the other way, and I really want to avoid that, so I'm trying to correct myself by using the right products. One of the stars has gone missing, so one card will have 9 stars and the other one will have 8, but I actually don't notice much. Since there's so many of them, I actually have to count them every time I want to know which one is the one with the missing star. I still haven't found the star, so I wonder where it went. The cards took several days to make, partly because I kept feeling they weren't finished. Like, I couldn't figure out what to do with the sentiment, and then I remembered I own these peel-offs. And they're actually quite nice for sentiments, when you don't want something very bold. And luckily I do have them both in gold and silver, so that fit perfectly. Now here I'm taking out all the tiny pieces inside the loops of the letters. This is easier to do when the sticker is still on the backing paper. If you take it off and then try to take out the little pieces, then they most often stick to the back side of the peel off. That's annoying. So take them out first and then put your sticker on. And don't press too hard on them to start with, then you can adjust the sentiment in this case so that it's not crooked. Another day has gone by and I finally found out what to do with this very white circle. Since I couldn't really go down a size in the circle since it wouldn't fit with the scallop, I found another solution. I'm going to make a ring of Neenah paper and I will color this ring in to match with the Santa, making the white circle smaller without making the scallop bigger, if that makes sense. And this means I can finally call these done and put them in my drawer and wait for Christmas when I'll be sending them. Have you started your Christmas cards yet? Maybe you should. Just promise me you think about it. And while you're thinking, maybe you should show yourself by commenting, liking, subscribing, and if you're afraid to miss the next video, you should ring the bell so that you get notified when the next video is online. Either way, I hope you'll be having a good day, evening, or night.